Good morning, we're Mark and Bec, and this morning finds us at Resort Watujimbar, one of the largest resorts you'll find in Sanur, and we're here to give you a no-thrills review of staying at this place. We're staying here for 3 days. We're going to talk about some things that not the average video reviews of hotels talk about. We're going to talk about Wi-Fi speed, accessibility, is it noisy, how dark is your room? All these sort of things that you don't normally hear in a YouTube review of a hotel, you're going to hear about Resort Watujimbar from us today.
Hey everyone, we're Mark and Bec, a midlife Aussie couple exploring the world one plate, pint and pillow at a time. If you love real reviews and honest travel tips, you're in the right place.
So just arrived in Sanur at our hotel, which is Resort Watujimbar here in the main street of Sanur on Untitled. So we've got a nice looking room. Let's just go here and have a look at the bathroom first. So pretty standard toilet area. Pretty big shower actually, so that's always good. The room is actually quite a big size by the looks of it. So we've got tea and coffee that's complimentary, TV on the wall, big king size bed. So it looks like it slopes down a bit, but we'll see what happens here. Got a little day bed for lounging on. Desk if I want to do some work. Come outside here. And we find Rebecca, so we've got a bit of a table and chair area out here to sit. And then we've got the pool resort area down here. So there's a pool bar, which I'm sure we will use at some stage. Lots of areas to swim, and we also have an outdoor spa bath, so I'm sure we'll put that to use at some stage. Okay, so over the next 3 days that we're here, I'll wander around the place and we'll have a look at what else there is to offer at Resort Watujimbar. The pool setup here at Resort Watujimbar in Sanur is actually quite stunning, really. There's a really good amount of pools. Actually, it stretches the whole centre of the resort, to be honest. So there's lots of pool beds here. There's different parts of the pool. There's little shallow bits where you can lay on your pool bed. There's deep bits here where you can swim. There's a kids section over there. There's a pool bar. So it fits all types of resort goers, I would think, who like to lay at the pool. So, when you stay at a resort, what do? Get in the resort pool, get at the resort bar, as we are behind us, have some beers. So there's an extensive menu down here at the pool bar that you can have, drinks, food. We just grabbed a Hawaiian pizza, and 2 cans of Singaraja was 225,000 Indonesian rupiah, so it's about $20 Australian, which is not a bad deal considering a can of Singaraja itself was $6. So if you got 2 beers, that would have been $12. So basically you're getting the pizza for $10, so that was a bargain. Pretty early in the morning here at the moment. It's about 6 a.m, so I'm just having a wander around, but it's sort of an all-in-one resort here. They've got a medical centre on board, they've got a money changers area, they've got a day spa, they've even got a common area down here that you can have a look at where you can relax. There's books, there's the money changer. There's the in-house medical clinic, which I've seen opened yesterday. Elevators and stairs leading up. So guys, what's the Wi-Fi like here at Resort Watujimbar in Sanur? Let's run a speed test and see how fast it is, because we all love good streaming. We all like updating social media, so good Wi-Fi is important at hotels. Let's take a look. So what's the breakfast like at Resort Watujimbar in Sanur? Is the food hot? Is there a good choice? Let's go and have a look. Sausage. Actually good heat in that, so pretty happy with that because it's actually sitting on a barbecue sort of up there, so it should stay warm.
What's the actual sausage like? Like, is it like home?
It's like a hot dog a little bit, I think. It says beef sausage, but it's more like hot dog sausage. What about the rice? Ross was in the bain marie, so the bain marie is actually pretty hot, so I would say that really good warmth in the food here at breakfast, which is good to see.
And what time are we here?
7:30, so it's still early, I guess, so probably later in the day it might get cooler, but at 7:30 a.m, heat in the food's really good. As you may have known if you've watched our other videos, my wife is the breakfast master, and one thing that she requires when we travel is breakfast included at hotels. So what have you thought of the breakfast here at Resort Watujimbar so far?
Really good, actually. There's a really big selection. I've had birch muesli and fresh fruit with a coffee and some apple juice. And the birch muesli was really yummy. So we're going to hit the breakfast buffet one more time, maybe for some hot food, and then I'm getting a look off my husband. But definitely another coffee. It's really good. All right, it's the loo review time. So it's a strange layout. It's actually quite hard to maneuver around. Heaps of towels, which is really good, but the toilet doesn't have a door on it, so you've sort of got to come in, shut the door. The bum gun's not actually too aggressive, but it's really hard to use it because it's all the way at the back. Not a lot of space in here. Not that you need a lot of space, but you know, when the floor gets wet, it gets slippery. So heaps of towels, hand towels. The shower. Door only opens to about there. So it's roomy enough that you could put...
Shower too?
No, I was going to say shower chair if you needed it. It's got the handheld and the rain shower. Comes with bath shower, shampoo, bath wash, shampoo and conditioner. The handheld has barely any pressure. Even if you want a cold shower, it's lukewarm, but the hot is really nice and hot. You're probably better to use the rain shower head because it seems to be a lot more consistent in its pressure and everything, but this one, yeah, it's not great. There is mold in the shower, okay? You'll probably find that everywhere. I have a little bit of mold in my shower at home, but I normally Dettol and get rid of it. Pretty much entry level. There's a tiny little lip or walk in, and you could probably use the handle on the inside for a grab rail if you needed to, but doesn't open up very well. And then you've got to open this door to get out.
So, is it noisy here at Resort Watujimbar? No, not really, because you're way back, set off the road. It's not a hotel on the road. You know, when you come up the driveway, that's a good 150 metres, sorry, what's that, 100 metres off the road. And then where we're staying is another couple of 100 metres back, so it's definitely not loud here. Unless you have neighbours that are loud, possibly in the other rooms, then it might be loud. I'll show you here. So you have other rooms, just here, all the way over there. Pool area's down there, but it's definitely a quiet place to stay. Housekeeping comes around daily. We actually forgot to put our sign out this morning and skipped this, but when we came back, we actually found them up the hallway, so we went and asked them, and they came fix it up, didn't they, Del?
Yeah, not an issue.
So they generally just seemingly come in, make the bed pretty much, and change the sheets, change the towels, and that's about it. But yeah, enough just to have someone come in and make your bed each day. So housekeeping certainly comes around every day, as long as you put your sign on the door out saying you want housekeeping. You'll find Resort Watujimbar on Jalan Danu Tamblingan, which is like the main street in Sanur. It's where all the shops, restaurants are. It's centrally located, I would say, in mid-Sanur. There's no direct beach access straight across the road though. You'll have to walk up a few hundred metres each way to find the road to the beach, but still in a really good position in the middle of everything in Sanur, I think. Let's talk air conditioning. We're in room 8250 here at Resort Watujimbar. We're on the second floor. That's the air conditioning system up there. It's an old system for sure. It's got a control panel here. It says the room's set on 17 and cool, but I can tell you it's not really cool at all, I wouldn't suspect. So for our point of view, thumbs down for the air conditioning, especially in this room, that's for sure.
We do have a small fridge in this room. I think all the rooms come with it. So no minibar or anything, there was nothing in it. We've bought all of this ourselves, and it has taken nearly all night to just get it cool. So if you want to freeze it, though there's no little freezer section in it, but if you want something to be cold, you're best to buy it cold, and then it might circulate and stay cold a bit more, but it's not a cold fridge. Don't expect like Australian cold drinks in there.
So outside the room that we've got actually has a spa bath, but I'd say it's more really just like a bath. That we filled it up yesterday, used it, but it's sort of pretty uncomfortable because there's no sort of seat moulding or anything on it. So you sort of slipped around in it a bit, and the drain looked pretty gunky over there. As you can see, there's like maybe mould or dirt coming out of it, and that was the drain or the overflow pipe. So I wouldn't bother booking a room that has the spa in it, because you'll probably be disappointed. I'd say you're better off to head down there and go to the pool. Even though you've got really big windows in this room, as you can see, there's our big curtains. Is there any light coming in from outside? Let me turn it off. No, so we're pitch black, so really good dark sleeping conditions for anyone coming to stay here. So our 3 days at Resort Watujimbar in Sanur is coming to an end. We're just about ready to check out, so we thought we'd do a little bit of a roundup on what we actually thought about the place.
After 3 days.
After 3 days.
Everything changes after, you spend the first night and then, a few days after. So while we sort of do as much as we can at check-in, there's always those things that you iron out in the end.
So a couple of things. Not quite sure whether it's just our room or all rooms are like this, but it's an old AC system that comes through the roof. So even though it's set to 17 and cool, it's not cool. Like I've got a sweat going on sitting in here. And so, yeah, so it was really over warm.
Yeah. I found it's not uncomfortable, but it's not that really... it's not really comfortable in here. It's not cool enough to be comfortable, but it is on us a bit. We did not go down to reception and request a room change. We played around with the AC control a little bit. It was comfortable enough. I did wake up a couple of times overnight, but it was comfortable enough. It could have been a bit better.
Look, the room's definitely a decent size, so there's no problem there with the room other than the AC. The bathroom had a little bit of a funky smell at some time. It seemed like maybe it was coming up through the drain, but that's a common occurrence in Indonesia. I think we've found in Bali over the times. The pool's fantastic, staff fantastic. Alcohol prices here a little bit pricey, so you can go out on the street and certainly get it cheaper.
Yep. One thing that we're still searching for is the light switch to turn the balcony light off. So after 3 days, we still have not found it. But at about 10 o'clock, I think it gets turned off from the main area because it's off in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
We can't find a switch anywhere in the room.
Okay, so positives, look, nice area, nice resort, really, a little bit aged, but most in Bali. Pools were fantastic, like we said. Breakfast was hit and a miss. There was plenty there. There's no doubt about that. It just depends on what your tastes were.
Yesterday would have been the peak of the 3 days that we had breakfast here. There was more things that we liked yesterday than what there were today. But there's heaps of fresh fruit, bircher muesli, meat and cheese, fresh bread, all that sort of stuff. PowerPoints. That's something we should look at. How many PowerPoints are in this room?
Actually, this is pretty good. I think there's at least 3. We bring a power board anyway, so which is quite good. There's only one on one side of the bed though, so that can be a bit of an issue if you're trying to charge and reach over someone to use your phone, but not a really big deal, I wouldn't think, in here. So, I mean, the big question is, would we come here and stay again? Yeah, look, it's for the price. It was about $85 Australian a night. Like we said, room was good, pools were good.
Staff were
always
so
really
helpful.
friendly.
Yeah.
Really good location, probably in central Sanur. So, yeah, I think Watujimbar is definitely worth a stay if you can get the room for under $100 Australian a night.
Yep.
Okay, on to our next location. You'll see us soon from the next hotel in Sanur. Bye.
Bye.